Soon after Georgie and Connor bonded in an old Mustang, Connor ended up caring for a sick Georgie in episode 12, Typhoid Georgie. Thanks to George Sr.'s unexpected young Sheldon comeback, Connor's role in this episode was largely overshadowed. However, the subplot proved that Connor is a more outwardly caring character than Sheldon, and he puts a lot of stock in the happiness of his family. Where Audrey and even Jim often antagonized Georgie, Connor welcomed him into the McAllister family with open arms. Bizarrely, Connor is frequently the most mature member of the McAllister clan thanks to his lack of hang-ups. Audrey has odd ideas about Georgie's lack of refinement and holds him responsible for what she views as Mandy's wasted potential. Jim tries to embrace Georgie but finds his innovative ideas for the tire store too radical and threatening. Meanwhile, Mandy herself often fights with Georgie over minor issues thanks to her pride and her love of money. In contrast, Connor is an unequivocally welcoming presence. This makes Connor a pretty pivotal character in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Season 1 is, even more so than the almost saintly Georgie, Mandy's brother is the least antagonistic character in the sitcom. Between the Coopers and the McAllisters, Connor is the character least likely to constantly be fighting everyone else in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. This might not sound like a good thing, since conflict is the essence of both comedy and drama. However, it's a very valuable attribute in this specific series. As Mima's first marriage episode 19 story proves, the spin-off isn't short of characters who are willing to fly off the handle at any provocation. Audrey almost called the police on Mima, Mima threatened Jim, Mandy, and Jim fought over his gambling debt. Georgie and Mandy fought over Mandy working for Mima, and Mary's involvement was minimized precisely because Georgie's high-strung mother would only make things worse. This proves just how important a laid-back character like Connor is in the show's lineup. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's big breakup means the show will never be short of fights, but Connor's presence means it also has plenty of light-hearted subplots to keep things fun. Connor's relative stability provides Georgie and Mandy's first marriage with a character who is purely fun while still having some emotional depth thanks to his issues with his family and his self-esteem. This makes him less like his obvious inspiration, Sheldon, who is much more abrasive and prone to causing conflict, albeit often unintentionally. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's big breakup means the show will never be short of fights, but Connor's presence means it also has plenty of light-hearted subplots to keep things fun.